Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back here to bring you a Divine Masculine reading. Hope you're all doing well. So we're doing something different. We're using completely different cards than we normally do. So I was inspired to pull out the Indigo Angel Oracle deck and then the Housewives Tarot, a domestic divination kit. Interesting, right? Isn't that funny? Domestic, huh? Are you feeling very domestic, Divine Masculine? Are you getting comfortable with those roles? Interesting. We don't have energy for this reading. We have flow. We have the Dreams card. We have Divine Timing. We have Learned Something New. We have You Are Loved. We have Freedom, and we have Stay. We have the Moon, the Nine of Swords, the Hangman, the Devil, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. The Lovers is the tying aspect to this. It is. When I first pulled out the Housewives tarot deck, the Empress showed her face. I literally cut the deck right to the position of the Grand Dame herself. It's funny because when I did Divine Feminine's reading, you popped out during the course of her spread as I was shuffling, and you came out reversed. But I put it back in, just like you don't see the Empress out here. So I do think it's very interesting how the energies are peaking. I'm getting a yin and yang sort of feel. The peaking. Although you might be much more comfortable and perceive feminine energies than the Divine Feminine is and perceive masculine energies. It seems as though she was struggling what it was that energy was supposed to do and how to utilize it. You seem to be okay, at least baseline. Although I do sense worry. I do. For some of you, you've been having some terrible dreams. Dreams, period, but dreams about events to come. Dreams about things that have already happened. But dreams. And lots of them. I'm looking at Dreams, Divine Timing, and Learn Something New. And it's like, you could even be having past life dreams. Your dreams could be also pushing you forward towards your true purpose and path, if you're not already in alignment with it. But I feel as though now would be the time for you to step into alignment with your true purpose. Remember, Christ didn't step on to his life path, purpose meaning, until the age of 33, meaning he didn't make his true public debut, although people knew who he was already. You know what I mean? So, now. You're being pushed to learn many new things. A lot of them are outside of your comfort zone. Some of these things will actually be a dream come true, the opportunities to actually explore new endeavors. It's all coming together now. For some, your need to learn something new, because honestly, there's a career wrapping up, whether you like it or not. It's over. There's quite a few things that are over. There could have been a family situation that wrapped up too. See, the house, the carriage, the family on top of the world, filed away. For some of you, you are facing almost an ultimate showdown with yourself. You've reached literally the end. It really is a piss or get off the pot sort of moment. All things are lining up right now. In this moment, I'm looking at you are loved. You don't even know on how many levels, on how many dimensions, you are truly thought of as precious. You are loved in the places where love truly counts, you know? You're loved by the divine. I almost feel as though there's a, I feel like a little kid, like, really, Mom? Really, Dad? You love me? How much? You know, it's this really cutesy sort of energy. Divine masculine, it's funny, because you feel like I feel like this toddler energy. Not calling you a child, but there's that innocence, that joy. Like, you ever hear a little kid get tickled? It is the most infectious giggle. It's like that. It's like you're about to be tickled by God. There's a brand new experience right around the corner for you. You're going to feel elated, freer than you've ever felt. Just light as a feather, free as a bird, quite literally. You're learning your emotions, you're feeling your feelings. You're okay with the feminine energy within. It's power in your emotions, there's power in your feelings. You were given them by the Most High, so why wouldn't it be? The full gauntlet of emotional range you were given. And unlike before, where you were expected to hide, control, mask your emotions, this is now a time for you to express, show, feel, and vibe. This is the trying something new. Claiming the authority that comes with emotional freedom. I like that. It feels so good to be free, emotionally free. You're like, I'm going to stay a while. I'm comfortable here. Look at the two angels sitting on the cloud. One male, one female. It looks like he's getting comfortable up here, doesn't it? Divine Masculine, are you getting comfortable up here? You should. It's a beautiful view from the top, ain't it? Your imagination's also tied to your emotions. For so many people, but it truly is. If you block your own emotions, right, then you block your imagination, because it requires fervor, zeal, optimism. Each one of those words invokes emotion. Dare to dream. Dare to explore. Dare to envision. Just dare. Excuse me, this newfound liberation. I say goodbye to the old. God has authority, Divine Masculine, over your life if you claim it. Claim it. Feel the warmth, feel the rays, feel the love, the nurturing of the divine. Never lead you wrong, never steer you in the wrong direction. Although I will say for some, you're wrestling. Excuse me. And I think you think that they don't know that you've been wrestling with the devil. That you have been worried about being tricked up and hung up. And when I say devil, you know, on this card in particular, they show all sorts of things, right? Vice, coffee, pork, Valium, sedatives, uppers, fatty foods, unclean things, too much drink, you know what I mean? Just overindulgent behavior. You're worried about that aspect of yourself, your indulgences. To me, this is one of those moments when you're at the 9 of Swords, right? One sword sets you free. One sword brings you back to truth. Why hide what people already know? I feel a coming clean energy. Told you, the Lovers, the twin energy. The wheel is here spinning, ready for you to try your hand again at something more beneficial, something that will actually work. But it requires you to really come to terms on your, I'm just going to call it your shadow. The moon's out here. You see the happy, sunny side of the moon, calm, cool, collected. Look, resting easy, right? But the reality, look, right next door is all this stress and worry. All these sharp edges you got to worry about, or you are worrying about. It's the dark side of the moon. all the things that are hidden about you, all the things that you're afraid to let people find out for whatever reason, like they'll judge you. Only God judges. No one's perfect. I mean, everyone has hard limits, so I'm not telling anyone what to do. Same time, he who is perfect cast the first stone. There is some dirty laundry about to be aired out, though. It has to be. I really feel as though whatever's going on in your personal life, divine masculines collectively, that if you want balance in your romantic relationships, you already know what has to be spoken, what needs to be said. If you want this wish fulfillment, you got to come clean about being a player. If that's what it was, or why you're so unstable, why you're so inconsistent more than anything. The Knight of Wands is the most inconsistent energy to me of all the knights. Because followed up, look right behind it, is the Knight of Pentacles. It's like the extremes. You have to balance the extremes. Joy, justice, sorrow, anger. Those are extremes. If you can't do that, then all that you've been trying to work for, this Tower comes in and drops you back to square one for the most part. I see a lot of hard work, a lot of inner work that's required for you to achieve what it is you're setting out for. And if it's a person, then be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself on whether or not, well, no, you know you can, but do you want to? See? There's the can and then there's the want. It's the marrying of those two energies. For some of you divine masculines, it's the need to get out of your own way. It's the need to stop feeling shame for whatever. Own who you are, and if there are aspects you don't like, then do something about it. It's simple. It's personal, that's why it's simple. Right. There are things that need to come to light. I can't get around this. You have to speak on something. You're not actually getting any rest right now. Moon, Nine of Swords, that's restlessness, that's sleeplessness, that's unease, dis-ease, and dis-ease breeds disease. Really. It's saying trust, but I see that as faith. You have to trust. I feel like you're getting messages from your higher self, your guides, your angels. You are getting messages. Don't ignore them. Trust those messages. For some of you, you are being guided to stay where you are. Again, you're getting dreams. There's a vibration and a sensation about you, an anticipation that lets you know there are things moving and about to shift. But you're also being urged to step outside your comfort zone and learn something new. You have to truly trust that you are loved, really. I don't know if there are insecurities in your relationship or relationships, but your trust comes from self and the Most High first and foremost, right? And then everybody else, because you'll be able to discern if they're trustworthy. There's so much freedom in letting go and letting God. It's so easy to stay in a high vibration. When you do that, you don't even have to worry about this. Honest. There, I can't help it. You are still worried about something coming to surface that you did during the last cycle with this person. There are truths that need to be spoken. You're going to feel better once you do. There's freedom in it. Light in your soul. Look at a type of a confession, but you know what I mean? I don't believe in confessing to priests. I believe in confessing to God and to maybe those who you've wronged, especially if you want to continue having a relationship with them. I see good things coming from truth. I just do. But if you don't, look how the Lover's card is, see how they're driving into water? And look, they done drove the vehicle off the deep end into the ocean. Emotions. Maybe this is an emotional truth. Of course it is. You just have to tell this person or people or whomever exactly how toxic you were. You really... I'm looking at the Nine of Swords again, and it's like, you really... This is like a Chinese water torture with all the cuts. All these cuts. Snipping and poking and stabbing and slicing and pruning and oh, there's just so much treachery. I know it's over. I see that. I feel like you actually got a little karmic kickback. See how in the Six of Pentacles the little boy is dressed up like the devil on Halloween? For some of y'all really got involved in some really nasty shit. Like, you really did. You did a lot to gain this power. I'm talking to one person right now, from the last 5 words to this point. Oh. How do I say this without being vulgar? Because your energy is affronting to me. Because what you did won your secrets out. She knows, okay? She knows that you are a soulless vessel. And for whoever this person is, you are living on borrowed time. That is not a threat. That is literally what I see. I don't know your life. I don't know you. So, please. Whoever this person is, you got a real bad sugar problem. Like, your sweet tooth game, off the chart. Off the chart. For real. Maybe you might want to check your blood sugar. Check your liver function, your pancreas function. Because I'm looking at somebody who who is diabetic and should be on medication for it. These look like feathers, but more what they look like oak leaves. You know how oak leaves brown in the fall, but they linger on the trees? You can always tell the oak tree in the winter because literally, at least white oak. Yeah, these are white oak leaves. That'll be significant to you for whatever reason, whoever this is. But I feel like there's salvation for you. I don't judge, only God judges. You can repent, you can come back to the Father. You can come back to the Mother. Of course. Of course. Just saying. But this person, she knows. I want you to know that. She does. She knows what you did. There ain't no secrets. High Priestess is under there. Yeah. You're a real overindulgent person. I feel like, yeah. You smoke, you drink, you take depressants, maybe antidepressants. You eat a lot of salty food. A lot of salty food. Be careful. Be real careful. Devil get his due. I say repent before he get his due. That's a shame. Alright. You might as well tell her. Free yourself. Lighten yourself. So you can stay. And I do mean that, so you can stay. Otherwise, you may end up this girl guide. I don't know how she gonna feel about that. Anyway, I'm moving on. Alright, y'all, that just went left. I'm gonna wrap it right there. Divine Masculine, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com or BusyBee Digital on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for your private bookings and your donations. Light and love. Bye.